I am taking this seriously. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm glad you found me. I go by Zeus Diary online. As per the title of the video, I'd like us today to play a small game that will be guessing the future colors in the Hermes menu for an a la carte or an SO or an HSS as it is called. Just maybe let's rewind a little bit. How do I come up doing this? Simply because I'm working with my boutique here in Luxembourg where I am based on a special order. So I was promised that that is something to be considered next time that they open the special order, which is going to be around September, October-ish. And as a result of that, I'm getting myself ready. So this is it. I am taking this seriously, okay? Because here where I'm at, the game, assuming there is a game to play, has its own sets of rules because Luxembourg is a tiny, itty-bitty country, and that is super competitive because we're surrounded by wealth. So anyway, I cannot compete. We are kind of already going off topic here. As I was saying, what's happening is that I know for a fact that I am placing a special order by the end of this year. This year being 2025. We are now in August when I'm filming this video. So as a result of that, obviously, I went online because something that I've noticed is that the new colors pop in, starting with the small leather goods and the new belts, etc. This is how I'm playing this game, and this is actually kind of what I'm guessing we're gonna have as new Hermes colorways that are gonna be available in the special order. And I can even push this and guess the letters. So I have my iPad with me simply because I took some notes, and also I'm having pictures. That's why I'll be every now and then not looking at the screen. Okay guys, let's start it. Are you ready? So, in my humble opinion, the first color is going to be Paille. Paille is actually an interesting color, and I see it here, for instance, on the Calvi card holder. I'm going to put that there. And I also saw Paille in Swift Leather in the Little Rodeo. And to me, that color is like a mix of biscuit and trench. What do you think? Do you like it? Don't you like it? To me, it looks like a neutral. I wouldn't say that it's yellow amber, but definitely it's a bit like biscuit and trench had a baby. Is that a color that I would consider? Maybe not. And the reason behind is because the leather that I have in mind is box leather or chèvre. I'm not sure that that's the color that I would choose if I were to place a special order because of the leather, right? Because for box, I don't know, I'll go for something else. Let's just put it that way. And I'll be really surprised that box comes into that color. One thing also, guys, is that that color could look fantastic in ostrich. Would that mean that perhaps ostrich is back on the menu? Can you imagine that? Food for thoughts, right? Okay, guys, the second color, in my opinion, is going to be Brique. And Brique is actually something that I might consider, perhaps. I've seen it in the Calvi Duo. They also have like this, let me find the name. Here we go. We have Terre Battue. It's a bit like if you have like the Hermes regular orange mixed with a bit of rouge cellier to the point where the orange is kind of at the limit before it turns red. I have here the Sac Petite Course in Terre Battue. That gives us, I believe, a good insight on that color. You also have like a little Bastia here in Terre Battue. And yeah, that's it. So Terre Battue is going to be the new one. That is going to be an orange that is turned down. On that note, I'm just going to rewind here. Have you noticed that for the last couple of years, 3 years, Hermes is throwing orange at us? They want us to love orange again. I'm just going to put some pictures here. And now we're having this Terre Battue. I don't know if the fact that it's called Terre means that people are not going to consider it as an orange. But anyhow, that's how it looks to me. Now, in the green family, I saw Vert Moyen, and I think that they keep releasing Vert Moyen. And Vert Moyen is kind of a really dark gray that I personally find really interesting because I'm into jewel tone and I love green. You see, look at my bracelet, for instance. We have here a little rodeo as well, PM in Vert Moyen. Yeah, that's that. But let's say Vert Moyen is something that I would consider, for instance, in box leather because it will look fantastic and really chic and streamlined. But then with palladium hardware or brushed palladium hardware, you see how far your girl is already into the combos, right? Let's now move into the reds after the greens. And here I have two colors that I've noticed. You have Bordeaux, and the Bordeaux is quite an interesting color. I think they've introduced it like maybe 4-6 months ago. And actually it's a color that I like and I love. And I have my girl, Yvette, hi girl, queen, who unboxed a Kelly Elan in Chèvre and in Bordeaux. When she unboxed it, I thought that she got the color wrong because from afar, when I was watching her unboxing video, I thought that maybe she made a mistake and that it was Rouge Ash. But anyhow, I think that it's an interesting color, and it is somehow one tone in between Rouge Ash and Rouge Cellier. What do we think? If I were to choose, I would stick with Rouge Ash because it's kind of like the OG red of Hermes, but it's a lovely color as well. And the second red that I am a big fan of, and guess what? I'm not even a red girl. Yeah, it's Rouge Radieux. I love Rouge Radieux because Rouge Radieux is kind of a proper red. It's not trying to be something else. And yeah, it could be quite interesting for someone who is into their reds. And I know that in the realm of Hermes, how they say reds and let's say the dark pinks or shocking pinks of some sort do not retain their value. But sincerely, I believe that Rouge Radieux is a lovely color. Imagine something in this color combined with rose gold hardware. I think that it would look fabulous. So I'm quite into it, but would I consider it? Maybe not. Because in my head, and the reason behind here is simply because when it comes to the reds, I will go for Rouge Ash once again. And yeah, that's it. Now tonal tones, because we are in winter, I also have this color that I love. When I say I love it, this is kind of my jam. It's called Terre here. And in Terre, it's almost like if it's Rouge Cellier mixed with Écorce. You see what I mean? Or with Ébène. And it gives you this color Terre. And I quite like it because it lends itself towards like a chocolate brownie color, and I love it. And this is a color that I would consider with any hardware. Actually, I think it would work. The other color, and I think this color could perhaps be paired alongside Paille, is Poussière. And I actually love this. And Poussière is like if you have trench and the Paille that had a baby somehow. What do you think? This is a cool one. And this is kind of definitely my jam. I think that the girlies that are into their neutrals will love Poussière. So you see this Etrivière belt in Poussière. I find that it's nice. I also found something in the color called Mousse, just for comparison, but honestly, I found only one piece, so I'll be amazed that this makes its way into the special order menu. So what else have we got here that we can discuss? Oh, guys, the other color as well is Bleu Glacier. So you see, I have like a few compact wallets in Bleu Glacier. And I think that is also a fun color. It's like gray that is mixed up with blue. That could be interesting. Would I consider it? Maybe not for my first special order because I want actually a heritage color with a heritage leather. This is it. I said it. I don't know. Maybe not for now. I'll go for a real gray instead of the Bleu Glacier, but I think that Bleu Glacier is going to be in. It will definitely be on the menu. In the blue family as well, there is Bleu Abysse, but I don't think that is a new color. Does anyone recollect Bleu Abysse? But the Bleu Abysse to me looks like Bleu Nuit. And I used to have a bag in Bleu Nuit, so I don't think that I want the same, but it's an interesting color. I think if I were to get a bag like in a rigid leather like Epsom, this is a color that I would consider Bleu Abysse. Yeah, here you have it, guys. This is my take, and these are my predictions on the colors that we'll most likely see on the special order menu. If you think of any other ones, please comment down below. Let's open the conversation, or if you've heard anything that I haven't heard. Now, you have some colors here that I believe are going to be returning colors from the past. So I have, for instance, Écorce. Guys, I love this dark chocolate color Écorce. By the way, being off topic, on my 2025 wish list, I have like the Hermes boots, you know, riding boots, the suede version in Écorce that they released like a couple of years ago. I'm still dreaming of receiving it. Anyway, I'm saving my coins, but it's on my wish list. So if I were to get something in Écorce, that would be fantastic. And you know, Écorce is quite close to Ébène, and I saw that Ébène as well pops in here and there. So I wouldn't be surprised if either or both colors are also on the special order menu. Just to give us maybe some headaches, you're gonna have one in a specific leather and the other in another leather, and then you have to kind of choose your battle. So yes, guys, once again, what do we think? What did you think of this video? Let me know if those are the kind of things that you're interested in. Anyhow, that was really fun to film, so I'm gonna leave you there. So it's super hot here, so it is Chablis o'clock now. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.